frustration has never been higher for a game that was meant to be a runner-up, a successor to F1 23. F1 24 has never been more disappointing towards me. Maybe not for the whole community. I think for a majority of the community, F1 24 has been very underwhelming, disappointing. As I'm recording this right now, actually, the game has just been released for everyone. It's now for everyone, including Standard Edition owners. But once the Standard Edition's owners finally have a look at this game, they will realise, I hope they will realise how badly we've been robbed of a good game this year. And I'm really hoping, I don't know, I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do about this game. That is, however, if this so-called handling update patch is coming. It had been suggested by a few of the content creators that they had played an early preview build of the game that had a far better improved handling model from what we've already seen. If you have played the game and you've played the betas and you've played the early access we've had for the last few days, I don't know about you, don't know about anyone else, but in my personal opinion, this is probably the worst handling I've ever seen in a game. No, this is worse than 22. Now, I don't think I emphasised this enough during my beta test videos, and I have a few reasons for my dislikes and my issues and where they've really gone wrong with this. It first starts with time trial. Now, time trial was not brought up at all during the beta tests. I did want to see time trial added so we could get a better view of setups and what everyone's setups were for the beta and for the handling. It makes sense to me why EA did not put time trial in the beta. Now, I'm not saying that's the reason. There's a little bit of suspicion from me that the reason they didn't put time trial in the betas is because of how fucking horrible it is. Some of the clips at the start of the video were containing time trial clips of intense locking of the front tyres, front axle, if that is, not front tyres, but that is just... The speed and the grip you have in time trial mode is not even Formula 1 car. That is like that Red Bull X hybrid thing that Adrian Newey made. It's ridiculous. It's not even like an F1 car. I don't even know how people go on time trial and enjoy themselves, because it's not realistic to any F1 car I've ever seen in my whole fucking life. Time trial is probably my biggest gripe with this game, because it's not realistic. If you saw the video, that I'll leave it in the pinned here, but if you saw my video yesterday, you would have seen my Monaco real life Charles Leclerc pole against Otis Lawrence world record. It might not be world record anymore. Either way, I think Otis Lawrence is about 6 seconds faster at Monaco than Charles Leclerc. And I'm not saying we need to be 1-to-1. We're never going to be 1-to-1. And all F1 games are a little bit faster. That's not an F1 car. That's my main issue. It's not real. It's not realistic. It's not real. It doesn't make sense. And if you're trying to make a game more realistic, you've completely failed. The whole promotion was about updated realistic handling, and it's just worse. It's just simply worse. It's nowhere near an F1 car's speed. It's not even. I don't even enjoy driving around with that much grip. And then then you lose the grip. You get under. I'm not going to go into it now. But my main gripe is time trial. It's way too unrealistic. Nothing like I've ever seen. I want to move away from time trial and just move to the general feeling of racing and qualifying and other issues that I've noticed. A little bit more to do with the handling, though. This is probably the main gripe of the video, is the handling, and it's everyone's big issue at the moment. It's just how arcadey it is. Like, I know we're in a simcade, but this is not what, like, this is like arcadey. Like, this isn't even, we're not even driving F1 cars. Once again, I'm saying that, but we're not. If you look at my video from the other day, you could see that. Just the way the car reacts, the understeer you get into corners, the steering rotation being at 400 on default. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that? That's not how it works. Like, who came up with this? But then I come to the game hoping there's been some upgrades and fixes, and we have this, and I feel like it may even be worse than the final beta that we had. But the arcadey handling, it feels like you're driving on a controller, and that wouldn't be an issue, right? In a sense, it wouldn't. Well, it still would definitely be an issue. But for some people who are on controller, this wouldn't be an issue. But the issue is, controller's slower anyway, so it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't matter. Another issue is that this idea that it's going round because the EA promoted it, that F1 drivers like Max Verstappen helped out with the handling of the game, and that's why it's so pointy on the front end, and that's why it's so-called realistic. It's a promotional scheme, guys. He probably had small input, but he didn't actually code the fucking game. Like, there's a difference between that. He didn't code the game. So, it's, at the end of the day, it's the team at EA and Cody's who make the decisions on how the handling is. And they have made it like this. It is not realistic. And you can say all you want, and you could say all of the things you want about how the drivers said it was. They didn't. It was a promotional content event. Why would they diss their own handling model? They wouldn't. They were just told to. It's simple. The oversteer out of slow corners and the understeer during each corner is just so unparalleled and unnatural to how an actual car, any car, reacts. My main other issue with this is that every other game, every other realistic simcade or simulator game, car game, does not feel like this game. Not even Mario fucking Kart feels like this. Like, that has more fucking skill than this does. It's crazy to me that people think this is alright. It is not. It's so bad for the game. It's killing the game, and we need this handling patch ASAP. Another thing, moving away from the handling, I've noticed during my career mode tests is that the AI will go, depending on how the track conditions are, will go out on dry tyres in the wet, which is just, like, I don't even know. I don't even want to know, because how does that happen? Anyway, it ruins immersion. That's another small thing that I noticed while playing the game. Also, I noticed with the handling is because of AI and how they deal with the handling, and it's very different how they deal with it. I was doing some laps around China, I was doing some laps around Imola. There was this just inherent understeer that the AI did not have, and I was dealing with. And I had no way of fixing it unless I ramped the wing all the way to the top, and even with that, I'd either be too slow on the straight because I'd had too much wing, or I'd still have the understeer, which is crazy to me. You put more wing on and you still have understeer. It doesn't make sense. Either way, the AI are really hard to do in this game, I've noticed, for me personally, because they're shit in one track and then they're fucking amazing in another. And that has always been a thing in the games, but this year it's properly defined with this handling. It makes it really difficult for the player, I've noticed, and yeah. But that's it. That's really all I have. I know it's quite an angry video. I am annoyed about this. I get people have been annoyed at me for being annoyed, but I'm venting my frustration about a game that I had, even 2 months ago now, that I had said that wasn't good and wasn't ready and needed to be fixed, and EA did nothing. And now, at the end, when the game's actually out, have they realised that they fucked up? And we don't know that. For all they know, they're not changing this handling. And anyway, that's all from me. I just want to get my views out there because I haven't made much of a video about it. Just a few cheeky posts about my frustration, but there it is. Remember to like and subscribe, join my Discord down below. Hope everyone had a good video, good time, enjoying the game as much as he can at the moment. I really hope this handling is improved. Let me know how you feel about it, actually. I want your thoughts. Please no anger. I know I'm angry, but I'm not going to get angry at you if you're not getting angry at me. So if you're all chill and nice in the comments, then that would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, thank you for watching.